Well, they can sing about a man who's sad and lonely. All to do is act naturally. All right, starting a poll. Duh. Been a while. No idea. What does that feel like? 'Cause I can play the game so well. You're gonna see me in the movies. Oh, it is ripe. It is a Monday. Time to pay our penance to YouTube and get no viewers, because that's what happens. But we're not going to complain about no. We're going to complain about other things. Like, let's complain about viewership. Not necessarily, somebody, you were up, okay. Emails. There's no rest for the wicked here. There's zero whatsoever. It's a pisser. It's a full-time gig that doesn't pay any money. So imagine working a full-time job, not getting a paycheck, and then hating yourself a little bit more and more each day. Like, it's like that. So I am so sick and tired of people not knowing the obvious. I'm sick and tired of people having to be explained that it's comedy. It's sketch comedy. I had somebody comment today on a men versus women cleaning the house that this is so sad that you are okay living in filth. And I'm like, okay, let me make something very clear here. I'm wearing a wig as one character. It's quite obvious there's no woman that looks like me. Like, if they do, it's a tragedy, right? And then I'm without the wig for the other character. It's a farce, right? It's an embellishment. And if there's a word bigger than embellishment, I'd love to hear what it is, because it's insane. Like, of course I don't live in complete filth. I might look like I do, but I don't. And if it wasn't a comedy, it would be a tragedy, right? It's just so baffling that people think, like, my shit is... It's a comedy. If anything, it's an exaggeration of the truth. Hi, Nat. Hey, Samantha. What's happening, people? What's the craziest thing you've done on a Monday so far today? Have you told somebody to pound sand? Have you ordered something different outside of your routine? Like, instead of a sub sandwich, you've ordered a tuna melt. Broden, how goes it? What's your favorite snack? What's your favorite chip? Doritos, Frito, Cheez-Its, anything. It's everything and everything. Again, if you're new to the show, welcome in, yeah. Essentially, this is the canvas. YouTube is the canvas. I am the brush, you are the paint. So we can be loud and obnoxious. We can be dark and dreary. We can be pastels and happy. It's entirely up to you. Whatever you want to talk about, we can chat about. We can play games. We can listen to music. It's entirely up to you. Nutty Butter, nice choice. Thank you so much. I am nutty. That is a fact. Those are clearly facts. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, please like, subscribe, and all that shit. It's free right now. I don't know if the price will ever go up from free. I doubt it, but right now it's free. I am nutty. I am unique, to say the least. I am hard to swallow at times. This Stream Boss 22 is about anything and everything. Again, the canvas is YouTube. I am the brush. You are the paint. It can be whatever you want. It can be cynical. We can talk about life. We can talk about my divorces. We can talk about work, school, love, heartache, sports, anything and everything under the sun. It's like a radio show, if you remember what radio is like, where you tune on an FM radio before internet really took a hold of that. And I can play songs for you. I can talk about the weather. I can anything and everything, man. Like Loveline, like anything at all. Like, hey, I woke up and I had a weird rash on my testicle. Can you help me through that? I could be like, yes. Dude is desperate for subs. Not really. This is just who I am. But I appreciate you, and you're probably 11 years old. Patrick, not talking about divorce, kind of personal. Not that. Okay, that's fine. Whatever you want. I think he is on a real show. Thinks he's on a real show. This is a real show, dipshit. You motherfucker. God damn it. What is with kids today? I click the box, adults only. Like, I click it every time. And it doesn't matter if I click it. It doesn't matter if I do anything. I get 9-year-olds that come on the show and then are appalled when they hear things like, I got an itch on my dick. Like, that's real life shit. Things are real, man. This isn't, I know full worth, I am not going to get much more than fucking 4 viewers, dude. Like, then 2 viewers. Like, I do this show for the few people that want to watch and the few people that YouTube gives me. If I was 11, I'm not a minor, this dude just ripping on kids. Boss 22, there's no way that you're 22 years old. I can guarantee you're not 22 years old. Oh, why does this happen to me? I should have just went at 3. I don't know why I do. I'm here for the people, but again, it's just children. I don't know why it's just children. I was on a stream on Friday, and some kid was like, this is why you don't have any followers or subs, is because you're talking about dick jokes. And it wasn't even a joke. There was somebody on that hadn't masturbated in 19 years. Like, that to me is crazy. That to me is something I want to talk about and unfold. Not in a sexual, like, let's go viral way, but in a humanity way. Like, that to me is so outlandish. Like, how do you not jerk off in 19 years? Like, this bastard over here is not even 19 years old. Like, unbelievable. What happened? I just joined the live. Oh, I'm just riffing on people that are under 18 that think they've got it all figured out, and then when life hands them something, they're just going to cry to their mom. Ugh. It's my birthday. Okay, well, happy 11th birthday, buddy. I'm not 11. I'm not rude, so don't worry. No, it's fine. You can be rude, and you can... Patrick, I wasn't saying you were rude. I'm just saying, in general, I get these, like, 11, 12, 13-year-olds, and it's like they could easily just go somewhere else. They can play their Roblox. They can play their fucking games. They can just leave. But instead, they want to, like, critique my life. I'm not out here trying to be viral. If anything, I'm trying to help you through difficult times. But yeah, I don't know what IKR means. I'm 42 years old. There is no qualms about this. I'm usually not on here this late intentionally. Like, there is a reason why I'm not. I'm usually 3 p.m. I'm usually an hour and a half earlier because I get a different flood of people. When I'm on early in the morning, people try to put words together to get me to say the N-word out loud, which is really fun, unless it's not, and it's not for me. And then when I go late, I get douchebags like this guy that thinks he's fucking 22 years old and just shitting on me. And it's like, just go somewhere else, man. I don't care. Cool. See, I don't know these things, but I don't pretend to be anybody I'm not. Whether or not I'm on this stream or not, I'm the same human being regardless, whether I'm here or on the other side of that. Same person. I'm really just trying to help you guys out. If you want to talk about, 14, okay, go fuck yourself. If you want to talk about the trials and tribulations of being 14, I remember. I can help you through it. Okay. All right, you're 14. Who cares? It should be 18 and above. Why does YouTube ask me if this is for children, and then they still allow children on the stream? I don't understand that. That's something maybe you guys can explain to me. It doesn't matter. We've now ruined and banished the show here. I should probably just end it, but I'm kind of here for me and my venting. So we'll go with Would You Rather. And we're upside down on this. That's fine. It's fine. I have a crush. When should I ask her out? Well, I want a little background. Are we in the friend zone right now? How friendsy are we? Is there an opportunity to do an activity together, like see a movie? Is there an opportunity for a sleepover to get some tacos? Do we have a driver's license? Can we go somewhere? Something about that. I can explain, if you would like, why kids are here. Yes, Boss 22, I would love to know. Happy birthday. We're just going to say Boss 22 is his birthday. So happy birthday, Boss 22. Yes, I would love to know why kids are here. YouTube gives me 40 to 60 clicks, views, per 30-minute stream. I don't know why, but that's what they cap it for me. And it's usually people under the age of 15, which I'm okay with. It's not for you, but I'm not a narc. It's just, sometimes I want to just talk to adults. I have a number, and I'm in the friend zone. I don't have my license. I say take the chance, especially in the summer. No one's going to know about it till school starts, and even then it'll be over with and nobody's going to care. So I say go for it. You've got nothing to lose. When you have nothing to lose. YouTube doesn't pay me anything because, like Boss22 noted, I have no subscribers, I have no fans. So I've been doing this for 133 days in a row. Not the streams, but posting original content to my page, and I have made $0.00. It's a horrible life decision. So don't do that. If you want good advice of what not to do with your life, you can just look at me. You can ask me questions. I'm happy to tell you what not to do and where I went wrong in life. Yeah, but I haven't made one single cent on TikTok, YouTube, Red Note, Facebook, Instagram, or Flip, all of which I post daily to, original comedic content, and I've made nothing. I don't know if you said no subs, but I think you said no viewers. It doesn't matter. But if you want to tell me, Boss22, why I just get people under 15, you're more than welcome to. All right. Would you rather? I'm gonna improv this because it's not very good. I'll read it how it is worded, and then I'll change it for you. Would you rather always have slightly damp underwear on or slightly damp socks? So by that, it means it's slightly wet, it's mildly uncomfortable, but it's not going to ruin your day. So I'm going to say, would you rather have a shart in your underpants? Like that's when you fart and a little poo-poo comes out. And let's just say extreme blisters on your feet, but you have to walk. So it's your choice. Would you rather have a shart in your underpants or extreme blisters on your feet and you have to walk? I think the blisters, once they pop, they're more permanent than a shart. I think a shart you could get through your activity, your day, your train ride, whatever it is you got to do, your day at work, and you could go home, shower, and remove the shart. So I think I would say I would go with the shart over the blisters on the feet, personally. Yeah, Patrick, I'm with you. Dude, boss, I'm not going to fight with a 14-year-old right now, dude. Like, you can tell me why you think your views or leave. I don't give a shit. It's up to you. What do you think about little kids on the internet under 13, 14? I think it's fine as long as they're not assholes. Just don't be a dick. If you don't like something, just don't do it. Your voice doesn't matter. We grew up in the society where everybody's led to believe they're the next fucking Leonardo DiCaprio. They're the next fucking Ronaldo. You're not. 99.9% of you are just going to be like me, and it's not going to matter to you what you do or what you say. You can try really hard, and maybe something great comes from it, but it's a lot of disappointment, right? It's a lot of, like, fifth places. I've done this for 133 days in a row. My heart, my soul, everything, and I've gotten nothing out of it. Nothing except for knowing I built a collection of comedic sketches that most people will never see. Right? I appreciate the heart emojis, I truly do. But you're not, in the end, most people are not special. Your goal is to find somebody that can deal with your bullshit for a permanent-ish setting, right? That's why I'm divorced 3 times, is because, like, it didn't work out. I wasn't ready for it, right? I'm just very knowledgeable about what doesn't work in life. That's it. I don't think I'm better than anybody, and I'm not saying you're going to fail. I'm just saying right now you're not special. Like, that's it. Just because you have a voice doesn't mean we should listen to it, right? If you don't want to listen to my voice, that's fine. There's 78 million fucking other streams out there. You don't have to. But not in a comedy way. Boss22, that's fine. I don't care. I'm not giving up. Thanks, Patrick. I'm not. I just don't even know why he's on here. Boss, I mean, at least you know how to type. That's something. Keep typing, dude. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm not planning on giving up. Yeah, it is. It's NuttyButter111, but you can call me Nutty. It's fine. So that is the first Would You Rather. We also have Phase 10 games, which are a guessing game. You guess things in 10. So 10 clues is the maxi taxi. The goal is to guess it in as few clues as possible. I have things around town. Could be ice cream, could be a ride, could be parking. The guess intent for animals are animal-based. We can do literally anything you want to do. I don't think I'm ready to be in a relationship. But yeah, but sometimes, Nat, you just want the practice, right? Sometimes you just want the interaction. We might call it a notch on your belt loop, right? It feels good to try new things and to try to be in a situation exclusively with another human being. Think of it like sampling, right? Like if you've ever been to Costco and they have samples on shit you would not ordinarily try. That's what it's like to kind of be a teenager, right? Or in your 20s. It's like a sampler. It's like a buffet of disappointment. You try, you see what works, and then you gather that intel, and then later you can tell your kids about it or whoever. You can write books, you can write music, you can do whatever the fuck you want with that information. But I say go with it. Patrick, thanks. Yes, Boss 22, I've asked you why. If you're going to just say, look up there, go fuck yourself. But if you want to tell me why kids are on here, that's fine. I have definitely tried to prevent kids on here. That's all I get, and I'm okay with that as long as they're not assholes. Yeah, if you don't want to be here, you don't have to be here. Like, it's fine. But I should probably consider smoking marijuana, especially after talking to Boss 22. I don't like weed. It makes me paranoid as shit. Alcohol's more my thing. I can control it more. I don't advise it for anybody, especially minors, but I primarily go with red wine now. Hangovers are really tough once you hit the age of 40. Would you rather become a single parent or your child's principal? Oh, that would be weird if you were the principal of your child, like at school. Single parents is tough. I've been that way. It's very difficult. Andress. I'm going to say AVV, V squared. Hello, how are you? What's your favorite pizza topping? Yeah, Boss 22, explain it. It's fine. I'm okay. What is the probiotic vid? Thank you so much, Vamp, for asking. I like doing wackadoo things. I live to the adage of you do kind of one for them, which is like the safe ones, men versus women, shit like that. Relatable comedy, and then I have to do, so I don't completely lose my sanity, which I pretty much have already. I have to do something oddball and completely off the rockers with me to make me feel like what I'm doing matters, at least to me. And that's what the probiotic one was. I'm like, what's the most dipshit, crazy ass shit I could do? And I looked around and I saw probiotics. And like, does anybody really know what probiotics are or do? And so I made, I don't know, like a 15-second sketch of probiotics. And it's very unhinged, it's very crazy, and I love it. I love it so much. And I don't care. You can't get lost in the results. That's where the depression hits. That's the worst part of it all, is when you're like bogged down and you're like, fuck, this was really great video. 3 people liked it. What am I doing here, right? But you got to fall in love with the process, and I love making that video. I love most of my videos. I'm the only one, and that's fine. But probiotics help digestion health, if you didn't know, and that's fine. Wait, what's my child's principle? Patrick, would you rather be a single parent, which is very hard to do. It's very hard. It's even hard to like own an animal like a dog with just one person. You can obviously do it. It's just not easy. Things are easier in life usually with 2 people. But in lies the rub of having to get along and communicate with another person, especially when you want to be left the fuck alone. But would you rather be a single parent or your child's principal? So maybe your kid's a fuck up. Maybe your kid's like Boss 22 and sasses you and you can't hit them. Which, by the way, I'm very anti-domestic violence or violence of any kind. But when I was a kid and I got out of line and I backtalked, I did get the belt. That was a very real thing in the 80s. It's not now. You can't do it. But if your kid was like the kid that was always skipping school, graffiti on the walls, shit like that, and you're the principal, what are you supposed to do with your kid? Like, are you supposed to suspend your kid, hold them to a different standard because they're your kid, or treat them like everybody else, even though all the teachers are going to look down on you for raising such a shitty kid? It's tough. What did I sass you? Oh my God. Sometimes you just wake up and you're like, God hates me today. And that's me most days. It's just like pushing to the limit. It's okay. It's fine. Well, I would rather, I don't know. I think it depends if my kid's a fuck up or if my kid's good. If my kid's good, I could totally be their principal. Being a single parent is really tough. I don't know. It's hard. It's a weird one. Some of these are really great. Some of these fucking suck. I would say, like, would you rather only eat pizza for the rest of your life or tacos? Like, there's an easier one. It's more manageable. It's not as thought-provoking. Sometimes I like the thought-provoking ones. Like, would you rather be stuck with one leg or one arm for the rest of your life? those are difficult questions, right? But if you're like, if I only could eat pizza or tacos for the rest of my life and nothing else, I would personally go with tacos because there's a whirlwind of variety you could do with tacos. You can do hard, soft, different meats, different toppings. Pizza, you got like 4 different crusts, right? You do stuffed crust, you could do Detroit style, New York style, thin crust. Pizza, I mean, that's fine. There's no wrong answer. That's no wrong answer, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's just fine. You, bro, how long it take you to get all your subs? I don't have a lot of subs. I really don't, Boss22. I've worked really hard, and I've been doing this. I will be on YouTube for 3 months come July 4th, 4th of July. I didn't time it that way. It just happened that way. But I started this whole disappointing railroad caustic fucking trash barrel of a life choice on TikTok February 11th. So I haven't missed a day. It's been one original sketch comedy I've posted every single day since February 11th of this year. Today is day 133, so I still have to find a sketch to film today and post. I will do that in some capacity. I don't feel the greatest today, but it is a Monday, and I'm here doing this for free, going mad for no results. But that's what I do, and that's what I believe my purpose is. Once you find out what your purpose is, life should be easier. Mine gets more complex, but I've never fit into the criteria or the mold of a normal person. Yeah. You have way more subscribers. I have 6 subscribers. Well, Matt, it depends on how frequently you're posting. I mean, it depends on the content in which you're doing. Are you using tags? Are you doing something that appeases people, pisses people off? Because I can tell you right now, I'm not pleasing people on this stream, but I didn't come on here to be a dick or to contest with a child. I came on here just to try to help some stranger out of some problem. Maybe they had something they needed to say to somebody that wasn't their parents. I don't know, or their spouse, right? I needed to vent about the stupidity of some people about thinking when I put on a wig, I live as both of those characters within my house and don't clean my house regularly. That was how my morning started, and I just saw red. I'm like, the stupidity of some people, and I have to reiterate, it's a comedic sketch. The key word of that is comedy, comedic. Like, it is done as a farce or an embellishment. like you think I have a twin that I live with that just has a fake wig on, and we take turns sloppily cleaning the house? I was like, oy vey, just fucking kill me. Just fucking, just ridiculous. Then what was it yesterday? Oh yeah, the fucking masturbation thing. If there's a man out there that's truthful and says he hasn't jerked off in 19 years, 19 years. And the reason being he hasn't had to because he's married. I've been married 3 times. And let me tell you, you masturbate heavily when you're married too. Like, it's, and the person's just like, I cannot believe you're saying such things, such filth. And I'm just like, then fucking go to church, man. Like, if you don't like it, just leave. There's so much shit I see on YouTube that I don't like. And you know what I do? I just fucking leave. Right? There's a guy that wears diarrhea toilet seats on his head. And you know what I do? Next. I don't thumbs down it. I don't comment what a piece of shit he is. I just say, not for me. And I leave it alone. I don't know. Please tell me, do you sleep in the toilet the whole night if you eat Taco Bell? No, I think your body adapts to it, especially if you take probiotics regularly. Probiotics are key. Do you need tips for subs? Sure, boss. 22, you can definitely give me tips. You haven't really told me why there's minors here, so I'm not gonna like hold my breath for tips, but if you have some, I'll listen. It's fine. No, again, hi. Whoa, Flower. How are you? Oh God, I needed you earlier. I've missed you, Flower. Could have used a peacekeeper. I know I could block them. I just don't want to. I'm choosing to get used to this in case I take a later time slot moving forward. I get strangely more people. I've gotten a handful more of people going on later than earlier, but is it worth my blood pressure raising? I don't know yet, so I need to get used to it. I'm so removed from people I dislike because I don't do much anymore. I don't go outside my house much anymore, so it's like I gotta get used to those people that I just disagree with. And I'll get better in the future. But this is my first go at it with somebody that's just actively not helping me. So it's fine. I'm all right, Flower. I'm all right. I've been better. I'm all right. How are you, though? I went on later today. I am consistently inconsistent. These are facts. I sure am. But wanted to fucking, I guess, fuck myself over. I told you where the miners were here twice, and you failed to read the chat. I don't think so. I think you said 6 different times I could scroll up. I'm all right. Oh, I like the misters. I do. Starsha, what's happening? Starsha, if you could have an exotic pet of any kind, what would it be? Exotic would be tiger, basically something you would find at a zoo. Could be whale. I would like to know what exotic pet you would choose. I don't know. I think I'd want, for an exotic pet, something that wouldn't or couldn't kill me, that might be able to hang out with me. You know, like a not a polar bear would easily kill me. Like a penguin. I knew it would be a P word. I just couldn't tell which P word it would be. Tiger. Okay, tiger works. I think a tiger could easily kill you, but what a badass pet to have, right? Have it in your backyard or your foyer, whatever a foyer is, in your pantry, eating all your Cheez-Its and gobstoppers. There he is, scroll up. Dude, if I was drinking, every time you say scroll up, I would drink, and I'd be drunk. And Easter, hi, it's been a long time. How are you? Yeah, Patrick, I don't, though. I think if I did, I would have an easier time with this whole thing. I have to be true to myself, otherwise what's the point in doing it at all, right? And this is me. I've tried different formats. I've tried to come on as characters. I have a lot of stuffed animals for the various sketches I do because I don't have any real friends, which you guys can totally shit on me for, and that's fine. Excuse me. But I came on as different characters reading like nursery rhymes, and then I wrote my adult like PG-13 books that weren't like total X-rated shit, but like taboo enough, and it just didn't fit. And I did LiveStream and shit like that when it kind of came out about 10 years ago, and I had a lot of fun with it. I did it before work, and I'm like, I need to get back to that guy, which was kind of this formality of like a radio station kind of thing, where it'd be music and life advice and things like that. And just because I don't do much now doesn't mean I didn't have a full life before this. Like, I had a very real, very active life before shit hit the fan when I turned 40. So, like, I can give you life advice if you want that. I just wanted something, because growing up, to me, calling a radio station and not feeling lonely for 2 seconds meant the world to me, right? And I'm like, if I can do that for somebody now, that would be very rewarding for me. So, if you train him, he could be perfect. The tiger, let's do it. Let's get a tiger, guys. All right, I'd be terrified of animals. An elephant would be good, and it would remember you. It would remember everything, I think. Sometimes they go around YouTube shorts showing their feet. Yeah, I know. If I had sexier feet, I would definitely do it. I did join OnlyFans. It's a true story, not to show off my body, but for the sketches that I can't release on YouTube or TikTok. There are PG-13 rated sketches that they just won't play. They won't push out. And then I'm in secret YouTube jail for like 3-4 releases. So I did that. I have 0 fans on OnlyFans. I'm not lobbying here to get more. But in the vein of people showing feet, they're making so much money just showing their feet, and they're not even attractive people. It would be like me showing my belly button. It's just ridiculous. It's not fair. I've made a sketch about that, though. Women just have to, when they're short on money, they have to just show their feet. Men have to get a second job. But what can you do? Or a wolf. A wolf would be good, but how good is a singular wolf? Wouldn't they be much better in a pack situation? I'm not sure. Yeah, you got to be true to yourself, Flower, that's for sure. Especially if you're not getting paid and you're doing this for the love of it. Like, you just have to... Like, I spent most of the day feeling sad and depressed on the floor. Like, today was a tough day, given the gravity of all the shit I've gone through. And I have those days occasionally, and I'm just like, what's the point? Like, I hate everyone. I hate everything. I don't know why I'm doing it. I've lost momentum. And then I realize, you know, after a few hours of living in that space, then I need to just put on something crazy, like music-wise, and I need to do a stream because maybe I thought the goal was maybe I could help somebody else that felt worse than I did. Little did I know that I would get further fucked down the rabbit hole with this today, but that's regardless of that. But and then I'm like, what makes me the happiest? And that's creating sketches, and that's going to follow this. So I'm going to be super stoked to do that, whatever that is. I don't know what I'm going to do for day 133, but I'll figure it out. Scroll up. Yes, dude. Scroll up means reread the shit that you've already told me to scroll up for. Yes. Yes, I know. Bro22, you're useless. You should be a life coach. Just absolute uselessness. Somebody, or you should be a guidance counselor. I could see you as a guidance counselor. Just, what should I do? I got my girlfriend pregnant. Well, scroll up and, your answer will answer itself. Just, I'm going to get kicked out of school. What should I do? I don't know. I think if you go and reread your notes from the last time you saw me, you'd find your answer. Bye, Nutty. Thanks. Bye, Patrick. Appreciate you. I won't. For some reason, I'm a glutton for punishment. I just like... I like the insanity and the chaos of being dejected and rejected. I just do. And Esther, I've seen you before. How are you? Goat or wolf, perhaps? I've had the pygmy goat. I love the pygmy goat. Omar, how are you? Yeah, I do. Sorry if I pissed you off last time. That's just kind of what I do. If I don't understand something, I ask questions. That's how I learned in life to do. Flower, I'm so grateful for you. Thank you so much. But yeah, that was the recipe to life for me, was if I didn't understand something, I have to ask questions. Otherwise, how would I know? Unless I looked up, Omar, of course I remember you. Yeah, of course. Patrick, thank you so much. God bless you too. If you haven't, please like, subscribe, tell your mom about it. Whatever you want to do, it's free to do. Even if you're just going to troll me and make me feel less than I already feel. That's fine. I'll allow it. I don't mind. Thank you. I appreciate you. Of course, Omar, I remember you. I remember you from the other day. Something our kind has. Kinky and misogynistic stuff? Ooh. I don't know what that was in reference to, but I love how you talk. I love how you word things. Bye, Patrick. Thank you so much. I won't give up. I appreciate you. Omar, sounds good. I appreciate that. Yes, I do. I have a 14-year-old daughter, and it's tough. It ain't easy being cheesy. It ain't easy being nutty, man. It's not easy being a parent. I'll tell you that. Yeah, YouTube didn't even give me 100 viewers. I don't think I've ever had 100 viewers on one of my live streams. I don't think ever. Ever. My goal every live stream is 10 thumbs up, because that would be 2 fists. Even though these are not thumbs, they still equate to a fist. And I've never hit it. The closest I've gotten is 9. And that's with fucking months of doing this. I didn't even go public with these live streams till recently. And the ones that are on public, like that anybody can view after I post it, get thumbs down. So like what starts with 9 ends in 6. Because people are just like, fuck this. I don't want this. Thumbs down. When they could just be a non-dick about it and just go to something else. I don't know if I want to post this one, though. This one's a little rough. This one's a little raw. I did get a little emotional with the 14-year-old shitting on me, which I shouldn't have. But I need the practice, right? I need the practice of having a disagreement with somebody a third of my age. I've just forgotten how that was, because she's not a saint by any stretch of the imagination, but my 14-year-old acts like an adult. Like, I don't get a lot of bullshit from her. So I'm so out of practice with shitty kids. And prior to this kid, like, every kid that's been on the stream has been really kind overall. The one was like, this is why you don't have any friends or any subscribers, because I was talking about the guy that hadn't jerked off in 19 years. I can live with that. I can live with an 11-year-old saying that. That part didn't upset me. But today I got a little too deep into that mess, and that is my mistake. That's a learning opportunity for me. When you're not around people a lot, and then you go to a very public space, or you have to like communicate with somebody that you haven't had to communicate with in years, you're a little off, right? It's like going to the gym and haven't been to the gym in like 2 years, and then you try to lift what you did last time you were there. It's not going to work in your favor, right? it takes readjustments. So tomorrow, if I come on later around this time, which I'm probably going to do now, and see if I can keep my cool better and like laugh it off, which I was a dick, and I need to realize that and make better decisions later. Anyway, black and white. Yeah, I mean, I get it. I get it, Flower. I appreciate you, but a lot of that falls on me too. I could have handled that much better. I could have just fucking chilled the fuck out. You know, I really think I need to try weed. Like, I need something that isn't just red wine. Like, I just need something to be like, it's okay, man. It's okay. But now I have that experience under my belt. Sometimes you forgot what it's like to get punched in the mouth, right? Sometimes you just need that, like, that knock right in your face to be like, oh my God, okay, this is what it's like. I've totally forgotten. And guess what? In like 2 months, this probably wouldn't have even happened because kids would be at school, right? I act like I'm 12, but I'm adult. Yeah, Nat, that's fine. Yes, and Esther, I totally watch football. My blood pressure is high. Thanks for the hearts. I'm grateful for that. Thanks for subscribing, liking, hanging out, and communicating with me. I like teams that have no chance. I like no dogs in the fight. Typically, the Jaguars and the Browns, I think the Jags are going to be really, really very, very well this year. So the Jags might be out, but I do like shitty teams. It's just easier for me that way. There's not a madness rush at the end. It's just kind of who I am. How about you? What's your team, and Esther? Was it the Ravens? There was somebody on that was really liking the Ravens. And I am a huge Indiana Pacers fan. And this is probably the closest they'll get to a title in my lifetime. And if you don't know it, spoiler alert, they lost in Game 7 last night. And that might have tied in with my depression today. I'm not sure. But it's all real shit. Like, I was really on the floor, and I really was like, fucking, I don't know why I should get up. I should, and it's so fucking hot that you can't even do anything. Like, there's nothing that's comfortable to do. Like, I couldn't even work out in the basement today because I'm like, it's fucking hard to just breathe doing nothing in air conditioning because the air quality is so shit because it's so hot. Anyway, again, I digress. Flower, you will be missed. I appreciate you. Email me anytime. Same. I appreciate you if you're still here. I would like to motivate NBA 111. Yes. I want to see some trades happen, more trades. Kevin Durant was not excited to be going to the Houston Rockets. I can tell you that right now. If anybody saw the clip from Fanatics Fest yesterday, he's not excited to go there, and he probably shouldn't be. But what is he doing? He's like 38 years old. All he does is play the wing. Like, he doesn't do anything, and then he gets injured for half the season and doesn't play. It was a stupid fucking move on my part. I thought the Rockets would have done better going after, like, a Devin Booker. They could have got Devin Booker for probably the same price, if not less. Oh, the Bills. I like the Bills. The Bills are, like, of the same... Like, are they ever going to get it done? I don't know. I mean, why can't they get some wide receiver help? Like... I don't understand that. They're like, especially draft day, and they're like looking around at their whiteboard, and they're like, what's the one skill position we need a lot of? Oh, wide receivers. Let's not draft any. Let's see how that works out for us. Dalton Kincaid, I guess, gained like 14 pounds of muscle. Maybe he'll be their wide receiver 1 this season. I don't know. The guy has a toilet seat on his head and is raging out. I swear. Yeah, Omar, I did talk about him. I think him and I would have a lot in common if he could break character for a conversation. I don't know. I don't know his whole shtick. I don't watch a whole lot of it. But I've seen enough that it frightens me, and I'm not a fan of it. But it's working for him. He has a lot of fans. He's got a lot of subscribers. I can tell you he's monetized. He gets paid for being a shithead. I'm a shithead that doesn't make anything. So, and I don't know what he says. It's been so damn long since I've seen him, but it's like, whatever the fuck he says while he wears that toilet seat. And then he'll break character every now and then and be like, you know what? You're a fat pig. Like, because people just call him a fat pig. Like, that guy's skin is super fucking rough, like, to deal with that shit. Like, you got to have thick fucking skin. I got mad at a 14-year-old because he told me I wasn't funny. This guy gets called fat pig how many times a day? It's fucking crazy, dude. I don't know. Anyway, I live in Canada. I love Canada. I love. I think Montreal would be my favorite part of Canada. Toronto's kind of skeezy for me. I like Vancouver a lot. I really like poutine. I had poutine yesterday. I had German poutine of all things, which was cut up sausage and cheese curds, and instead of gravy, it was like this cheese sauce. It was very good with French fries. It was very good. He's yelling now. Okay, Omar. Is he doing the hit? Or I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen it. I could totally imitate it if I saw it. But it's been so long that I can't remember. My favorite movie is going to be Pump Up the Volume. And it's a 1990s movie with Christian Slater that nobody really has seen in forever. Christian Slater didn't even have it till like 5 years ago. Somebody sent him a DVD copy. He said he couldn't find it. It is now on Amazon Prime for the purchase price of like $8. So it's a hell of a deal for me. And Esther, what is your favorite movie? That's more important. Is it something animated? Something action and adventure? Ottawa. Ottawa's cool. I like Ottawa. No, he's mad. Okay. No. Oh, now he's serious. Yeah, he's all over the place. See, like, I've got 3 people watching, allegedly, which is probably like 2. And he probably has, what, like 257 at least, I'm guessing? It's just a guess. I have no idea. I wish he was on, what's that fucking where you can, like, hire shitty celebrities to say stupid shit? Cameo. I wish he was on Cameo, or if he was on Cameo, I would hire him to teach me what I'm doing wrong. Maybe he could look at my page and be like, dude, you just need to embrace the shithead. You need to just wear a toilet seat, pal. Maybe that's what's missing, though. Maybe I just need to wear a toilet seat. I don't know. But he's been on, I think, significantly longer than me. I would like to think in my silly little head, in my nutty fucking fucked up mind, that part of my limitations on YouTube are because I haven't been on here for a full 90 days. But I feel like if you're ready, right? I don't think I should be limited just by a stupid superficial guideline of 90 days. Like if I had a child and they were learning how to take off the training wheels of a bicycle, I shouldn't be like, well, it takes 18 hours for me to think you're ready to remove said training wheels. I think when you're ready, you're ready. And I think YouTube, if you're watching, Big Brother, remove my fucking training wheels. Give me a shot here. And I'm not even wearing a toilet seat on my fucking head. Give me a chance. Can I talk in French? Yeah. Oh, you can. Oh, yes. Yeah, talk in French. I would, like, if given the opportunity, that would be cool. I always wish I knew more than one language because I'm from the Midwest and I'm German. That, in my opinion, is the 2 least attractive accents in the whole world. That's Park. That's my German because I don't know how to speak German. And then my Midwest is like so nasally, and I can feel it. I can hear it into this microphone. Milk, bags, bam, oop. Like I just fucking hate it. Like the least sexy of the accents. Well, when you're in French, oui, oui, I fucking love it. I think that's great. Can you see me? Can you see my channel? I can't. I don't know how to do it. Maybe there's an ability to do it, Omar, or Amari. Why do I keep calling you Omar when it's Amari or Omar? I don't know. I try really hard. I know 3 languages. That's awesome. If you ever want me to check out your page, my email is the first thing you see in my description on my YouTube page. So just subscribe or look at my description. Email me. I always respond or comment on any of my videos. Literally any of them. And I will respond back guaranteed, even if you hurt my feelings. And if you're like, dude, can you check out my page? I'll check out your page and then I'll comment back my thoughts. People have done that and then they've never talked to me again. And I've never been negative. I've never been like, fuck your page, I think your shit sucks. I feel like I've given really great advice and then just people don't respond back. I don't know what that's about per se, but it's fine. Yeah, but I wish. There you go, see? Something about the crepes. I love crepes. They're so in shape for pancakes. I love crepes. Crepes are so good. I don't really drink a lot of coffee anymore, but if I was in Vancouver or Montreal or France, basically anywhere but America, I would be drinking coffee again. I think, unpopular opinion, I think American coffee fucking sucks. Like, and I'm not a snob when it comes to coffee. I'm very low maintenance in life. The only thing that's frou-frou about me at all is I won't cut my own toenails. I just won't do it. If there's one big peccadillo about myself, I will not cut my own toenails. I won't do it. But I'm not a coffee snob at all. But I don't like the American coffee. I think it's shit. I think they could do better, especially their tea. I think Americans can do better with tea. It's like we know what tea tastes like in fucking Europe. Why can't we just steal some of their ideas? Like a bag of tea here lasts maybe, I don't know, what, an hour? If you wanted if you made a kettle for tea in Britain, it lasts you fucking a week and a half. It's bonkers. First video I'm going to comment. Yeah, please do. I mean, I do have to film a sketch, so it might not be for a few hours, but I promise you, I will respond for sure. Yeah, I always do. I've never not responded, even when somebody says something shitty. Like, I feel bad if this is your life. No, they said that was my life. They didn't even ask. They didn't even question if it was my life. They really thought we didn't clean our house and that I had a twin or somebody that I was sleeping with that looked just like me that had a really shitty blonde wig on. It was a mess, but I still responded in a semi-kind way. I think that means I'm terrible. Stop talking. That was probably one of the worst comments I've ever gotten on a live stream ever, was stop talking. Because in my opinion, if you can get your point across in as few words as possible and not use profanity, like next level, right? And that's what they said. Please stop talking, or just stop talking. And I'm like, wow, they weren't a jerk about it. They just fucking cut right to the core of my soul. I'll never forget that comment, ever. Ever. I was like, okay, fine. That's, I get it. Wow. Going big with the translations. If you want the translation, maple syrup. Do you like maple syrup? I love maple syrup. Look at me. Look at this mess. I haven't worked out in 2 days, and I feel like it shows. Like, I feel like I've gained 20 pounds just by not working out. But again, it's been so damn hot. Why is it gotta be so hot? And then the winter was brutal. I was sick probably a month and a half of 3 months of the winter. I had COVID, I had fucking the flu, I had laryngitis, all back to back to back. And I just started socializing with other people again, and then bam, I got sick with everything because I started going to improv again for the first time in years. And then I couldn't go anymore because I got sick, and it was just a mess. Anyway, you're looking at me, I drink wine. I'm looking at you too. I'm looking inside of you. I'm looking inside of your soul. Old man talking about the weather. I'm here for it. Well done. That's the comment of the day. I had to think about it. I was just talking about being sick in the winter, but yeah, and then so hot. You're absolutely right. And that's one of those shitty things about getting older. When you get older, even if you don't leave the house, you're like, what's the weather going to be tomorrow? Am I going to need a parka? Am I going to need an umbrella? And I even told my lady, I'm like, why won't it fucking rain? Let it rain. Let it just pour down on me. And another weird thing about getting older with outside shit, speaking of old people shit, why do I care about birds? I've said this in a sketch, but all of a sudden now I care about birds now that I'm getting older, and I don't. It's so minuscule of my day. I'll get up and I'll be like, I don't think I've ever seen that bird before. I should download an app and find out what kind of bird that is. And I never do. It never gets past here to action, but I think about that nearly every day. Anyway, I was in improv. I've been in improv at big chunks of my life. Second City, I flunked Groundlings. They said I was too funny in Groundlings. This was like 10 years ago in LA. Comedy Sports was most recently. Like I said, I got sick. I got so sick. I went for class number 1, and then I guess I just hadn't been in a secluded room with that many individuals in a long period of time. And I just got every fucking ailment you could think of in your whole life. How long have you been in it since you were going dumped you? And are you single? I'm not single. No, I'm spoken for. I don't know. I probably have under my belt fucking 12 different classes of improv, if not more. Long form, various levels. Second City, I did almost all of them. But if it's like anything, right? Like if I learned Japanese right now, if I learned Japanese and I got fluent enough that I could go to Japan, hit on somebody in a bar, order noodles, like fluent enough, and ask like where the bathroom was, and then I didn't speak Japanese for a year, I would lose all that information, right? Same thing with improv. Same thing with anything in life. If you don't do it every day or every few weeks, like it's gone, dude. And so like those basic rudimentary fundamentals of improv, I found like I was struggling. Like the whole yes and shit, like or asking questions. You should say statements. Questions take too long, they're a waste of time. And I found out that like, holy shit, I forgot all that because I hadn't done it in so long. So just because I have this whirlwind of excellency for improv, it's gone. It's all gone. Just like college. The shit I learned in high school and college, way gone. Way gone. Yeah. I have to go eat. Nat, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Feel free to subscribe, like, I appreciate you being here. It was wonderful having you here. How about that? I didn't do my word warm-ups today. That could be why I am a little flimsy with my dictation here. I'm usually better with that. I just chased 2 ducks. Okay, that's fine. Fewy, I love it. You are Jack Black. He made a YouTube channel. God, I wish. If I was Jack Black, I would be, you'd put 6, 7 zeros after the number of people watching this. But I've never seen the latest movie, the fucking Minecraft. Is it Minecraft? Worldcraft, whatever it is. But isn't it lava chicken? Steve's lava chicken, it's good. Something, I don't know. I don't remember what it is. But I've told you, that's great regard. That's flattery. That gets you places. I appreciate you. I drink wine. Will you accept the rose, King? I need to be rizzed up. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, I accept the rose. Of course I accept the rose. My lady is watching Temptation Island or Fantasy Island or whatever the fuck it is, where a bunch of twats are on an island, like 7 people, like 7 women, 5 guys, something like that, and they sleep with each other every night. You guys know what this is? Fucking ridiculous. I'm like, what? But they don't, I guess, fuck in bed. Or maybe they do. But they just cuddle? I don't know. Can I say a swear word? Of course you can. You can say it in whatever language you want, too. I've stayed a lot longer than I thought. We did get over the hurdle. My voice and dictation did not get better. I feel like this has been a very subpar live stream for you. But I did take yesterday off. So I guess we'll still post it. Nobody watches it anyway. It's fine, and I'll do better tomorrow. Come to me to the honeymoon suite. There's a closet where your wife can watch. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm on OnlyFans. I drink wine. You can get me on OnlyFans. You could be my first fan on OnlyFans. It is NuttyButter111. It's the same tag as here. That was a decision that was difficult for me to do. Do I take a different brand, different approach, or do I keep up the same thing I have going on? And I'm like, I got to do the same thing. I got to be true to myself. You don't see me nude. Like, I'm not going to do full frontal, but it's a lot of sketches that I want to do that I can't post here. Like I did one about my jerk off hand. Like if you ever fracture or hurt your jerk off hand and you have to use the other one. And I wrote this line and it was like, what was it? Trying to grip uncooked Pillsbury croissant rolls or something. And it was a brilliant line. Can't remember what it is. Usually when I obsess over a sketch and once I film it, I try to like blank it out of my brain to make room for new possible sketches. But yeah, I thought that was brilliant. But yeah, I would like a fan. I have no fans on OnlyFans, so feel free to do that if you'd like. Yeah, feel free to swear. It doesn't bother me. Swearing is acceptable. This is my nightmare. What is your nightmare? Doing sketches on OnlyFans? There's not a market for it. I'm like, well, fuck, if this helps me pay child support, I will do what I need to do as a grown 42-year-old man because this isn't working. Like, posting my comedic sketches aren't working. They barely get any views. The live streams certainly aren't working. YouTube doesn't trust me with over 40 views per live stream. I'm like, well, if I can do PG-13 to R-rated sketches and get paid for it, absolutely. And then I found a week into it, there's nobody anywhere. And I'm like, well, maybe I should just put a random picture of my foot on there. I don't think it would translate the same way for those people into foot fetishes. I don't have a foot fetish. I think maybe I might be a minority. I'm not sure. But if you'd like, you can definitely. Oh, losing your soldier hand. That's funny. It's tough, dude. They say it's the stranger when you use the other one. I don't think so. I think it's like trying to go from, like marble hardwood flooring to like silly putty. Like it's just something strong and there to like, yeah, right? Just fucking sucks. Anyway, am I in a midlife crisis? I think I'm past the midlife crisis. I think just my current reality is chaos, right? If I had to pinpoint it, if I had to put it on a bumper sticker, my current reality is chaos. I had my midlife crisis. It was like a switch. When I turned 40, everything broke down in that weekend. I remember specifically, I thought I got a hernia on both sides of my abdomen. Everything broke down. I broke down mentally and physically. And then now I've recovered it, and I'm like, this is just what it is. Like, everything just sucks, and it's much harder than it ever was before. Even when I feel like I'm going on the currents of the universe, if you want to be fucking weird about it, I feel like I'm doing my path. I feel like I'm doing what I'm meant to be doing, and it's never been harder for me to get anything positive going. Yeah. Like, I could wake up tomorrow and be like, you know what? I should have been an accountant. And I know in my heart I would never be an accountant. I would never be good at it. But I think if I pursued that, I would have much more success in that than I do this, where I feel like I'm on the right path. If that makes sense, right? It's bonkers. It's weird. I am 42. I don't want to know that you're 11. I don't want to know it. I have a 14-year-old. I'm very anti-kids. But if you want to chat, I can't stop you. I click all the boxes that say this is for adults only. So I've said it many times, say it again. I believe that's a YouTube flaw and not a nutty flaw. But, I appreciate you hanging out, being mature about things. Post wiki feet. Oh, boy, I've never seen that. Your mom wanted me to tell you she's making chicken nuggets and won't be home later tonight. Oh, boy. I'm going to tell your 14-year-old that you're anti-kids. I was earlier. There was this kid named Boss22 that really pissed me off. I'm glad he left. And then he's like, I can tell you why you have kids on your stream. I'm like, please do. Please enlighten me. And then he kept on saying, like, between being an asshole, he would say, I'll tell you something you want to know. Like, he was like catfishing me, which sounds so pathetic and sad. And then every time he fucking told me something, he'd be like, scroll up. You missed the answer. And I'm like, you never said the answer. You just said scroll up, you dick. Anyway, I don't have a problem with it, but I know YouTube's problems with it. I don't know. I used to have fans, 3 of them, and they were all under 18, and I wanted to keep things as professional as possible, and I still do. Like, if you have questions for me, I'm happy to answer them. If you comment, I respond to your comments. But I wouldn't want anything coming back to you, or, like, more importantly, your parents to be like, who's this nutty guy and why are you talking to him? I don't go to that level ever. Like, I will never go to that level. I'll just say thank you for your comment. If you have a question about life and going through a difficult process, a stage, I'm happy to help you through it, right? But I'm definitely not into anything, you know what I'm saying. Anyway. I used to be 6'4", and I've shrunk as I've gotten older. Now I'm probably 6'2", maybe 6'1". You shrink. It's not fun. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Oh, boy. Well, we're almost to the hour mark. For me, not even thinking I was going to get through 8 minutes of it when that fucking kid came in and ruined my day because I let it, right? It's only a problem if you let it be a problem. And I let it be a problem, and that's on me. And so I'm going to sit in that smell of that and that rankness, and I'm going to think, how could I have been better about it? And the answer is simple. I could have just responded it in a better way. I could have laughed it off and been like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, definitely. I think I just was so not used to it. So foreign to me having to deal with that kind of personality again. That it just, once you're so removed from something, it's very difficult to get back into it. I gave the reference of going back to the gym. Same kind of thing, being around people, being around crowds. Every time I have to wait in a line, even if it's for a few minutes, I get very, like, shaky and, like, very, like, uncomfortable because it's been so long, right? I used to go to fucking, like, Black Friday sales and shit and, like, malls and concerts and autograph signings. and I could do it. Now I just can't. I'm so removed from it that it's like, okay, well, this is what it is. Make better decisions tomorrow is what I should say. Let's make a tier list. Tier movies, perspectives can go from there. Total view count is 400. Is that good? Oh, your total view count for like all your videos or a live stream? What are you talking about? If you're talking about, I don't know your content, you'd have to comment on something of mine, and then I'd have to check out your shit. Like if you've been on YouTube for like I said, I'm gonna be 3 months. 4th of July wasn't timed that way, and I might have a total view count of like 200,000, something like that. It really means nothing, right? To become monetized on YouTube, which I'm the opposite of that. The opposite of viral is me. I am the opposite of viral, people. But if you wanted to be monetized, I think you have to have 4 million views on your short videos. 4 million. 4 million. And just to do some rudimentary math for you, that means I'm not even like a 10th of the way there. I'm like a 20th of the way there. Like, that is bonkers. Like, I am so far from making any money at all on this. I should go back to school and be an accountant. I would make money faster. The universe would be like, okay, finally quit doing what he was supposed to be doing. Now we'll reward him. We'll give him money for a change. It's weird. Anyway, all my videos. Okay, all your videos. Yeah. I don't know how many you've posted. Maybe you've only posted a few. I don't know. I mean, there's got to be something for everyone, right? Like, I made a probiotic short the other day. There are so many people that take probiotics, and there are, of that blanket, there's got to be, I don't know, a 10th of that could find humor in making fun of it, right? Making fun of the cultures and the words associated with it. But is that video going to be put in front of their faces? No, not currently, because YouTube hates me. So that's part of it too. Like, I'd have to know what you were doing and how frequently you were doing it and all that stuff. But we, by the grace of God, have gotten through a full hour. 30 minutes the goal. 2 fists are the goal for thumbs up. I knew right away when I had the rift with the child that I wasn't going to be very successful today with it. But I'm glad I stuck it through. I'm glad I stuck it out. It made me feel better about my terrible existence here. So I just want to say thank you. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, follow, all that shit. Tell your mom. Let's look at the poll vote. I didn't even know what I was doing when I did the poll. I thought it was going to be a completely different environment than it was created today. Last time I felt alive, right now, is tied for first with no idea what does that feel like. Wow. So we either feel very in our skin and very aware and very real, or we have no idea what that feels like anymore. Been a while is 29%. I think, I think I could name one person that voted that way, and I agree. It's been a while for me too. As you grow up, you grow apart from who you were and what you believe you should be, which is sad. And I would vote been a while for me. That would be my top vote. But it's over. Say it ain't so. Well, I appreciate that I drink wine. I drink wine too. I have to make a sketch first. I make a rule with myself: no Cabernet, no red wine until at least 7 p.m. until I've posted all the shit I gotta post. It's been a day. It's been a weekend. It's been a life. It's been a month. It's been all that shit. YouTube hats one-time channel deleted for reason. Yeah, I mean, YouTube will shadow ban you. They will do... Basically, you got to realize that YouTube doesn't need you. It's a tough lesson to learn. Like, society doesn't need you, right? I don't mean harm yourself, but I mean, you are so replaceable. I am so replaceable. YouTube, you got to give YouTube a reason to listen to you. And I'm trying to do that, and they are deaf as fuck. But I keep trying. Even when most of my day is in dark depression, wondering why I'm doing what I'm doing, I still came back. I'm still going to film a sketch. Even though I feel and look like shit, I still feel better now. So don't quit. Don't quit. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. It's an Adele song. Oh, okay. I like Adele. I liked her when she was thicker, but that's just me. I like thick ladies. I didn't even post a ton of videos. Yeah. Thanks, I drink wine. I don't feel like that at all, but I appreciate you. I will be on here between 3 and 5 p.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow. I think now that I've been challenged by a child, I think I will be back at a similar timeline to see if I can handle it better, right? That would be my goal. But if you haven't, again, please like, subscribe, share. I drink wine if you're 18. Be my first fan on OnlyFans. Why not? I mean, it's free. I'm not charging. I didn't even know that was an option. I never had an account. It's free. It's free if you have it. But please do. Thank you so much, Omari. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I end all my streams with this. You can say it out loud. You can say it internally. Or you can just flip to the guy that wears shit on his head. Something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today. Something amazing is going to happen today to you. I can just feel it. I just know it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Omari, I look forward to it. Thank you so much. Hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. I appreciate it. Bye.